Hey Ty, just curious, initial thoughts on the game. I mean, you guys had a lead for a good chunk of it. That second quarter run for them kind of closed the gap. Just thoughts on the game, and where do you think this game was lost?
I thought, we just made some mental mistakes. We fouled three jump shooters. We talked about going into the game like we got to contest sideways on these guys. We fouled three jump shooters. One time we come out in the zone, we didn't know what was in the zone. Joe Harris makes a three to kind of get them going in the corner. And then the very next play, offensive rebound, Joe Harris makes another three and kind of got them going. But, overall, I thought they switched some things that we tried to take advantage of, which we did a little bit. Offensively, I just thought Kyrie, he just had a great individual game.
Thanks.
Thanks, Sumaira. Next question will come from Miriam. Go ahead, Miriam.
Hey, Ty. Just wanted to ask about the atmosphere in the game. And I mean, it felt like every possession mattered, sort of playoff intensity out there. Did that feel like that out there? And how can that help you guys?
Yeah, it did. And it was good for us, to just have to execute down the stretch and try to get stops down the stretch when we needed it. And for the most part, I thought we did a decent job, so I got to look at the tape and just, see overall. But, for the most part, I thought we, stayed engaged and, try to make the right plays.
Thanks, Miriam. Next question will come from Ohm.
Hey, Ty, your team is still building overall, including your defense. But for your defense to go up against a big three like that, what can you guys learn from today? And just how much pressure do they put on a defense?
I thought we did a good job. I thought, outside of Kyrie a few times in transition, but, Kyrie's a tough shot maker, and he made some tough shots. I thought Durant made some tough shots, and that's what they do. So all you can do is try to contest them and make it hard for them. And, you got to live with the results. But I thought overall, we try to stay in front of the guys. We took the one-on-one challenge defensively. And like I said, Kyrie just made a lot of difficult shots, which he's capable of doing.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ohm. Next, go ahead, Andrew.
Ty, obviously this year PG's been at his best when he's being aggressive, getting to the hole. Had one free throw attempt tonight. Obviously he was talking to the officials quite a bit. Do you feel like not getting calls kind of took him out of his rhythm early in that, I guess, first three quarters, really?
Yeah, but it shouldn't. We talked about playing through the officiating, no excuses. And, some calls should have went his way, but it didn't. And so we just got to keep playing. I thought, he got his composure back in the second half and he played through it. So we just got to, it's a learning lesson for us.
And then to close that first half, Paul wasn't in there the last 4 minutes or so. I mean, the run that they started was happening before that, but why do you want to keep him out for that last 4.5 minutes or so?
Because of his minutes, and then also because he had two fouls, so I didn't want to bring him back at 3 minutes and get a third foul because we know defensively we're going to need him. So, we didn't get hurt by it as much as, it looks, but, his minutes, minute-wise, and then also just him having two fouls, we usually bring him back at the 3 minute mark. But it wasn't worth, getting that third foul, especially, the way this team draws fouls with James and Kyrie and KD.
Yeah, thank
you. Next question, Ty, will come from Sabrina. Go ahead, Sabrina.
Hey, Ty. We've talked a lot this year about how you want the team to play with more pace, but I'm curious if you thought that you guys were playing a little too fast against this Nets team?
No, I thought we should have played faster.
So you like the way that you handle the pace?
I thought we should have played faster. I just think, with the team, they switch everything. I think just playing in transition, getting to the basket, attacking early, with those guys not having any shot blocking, especially to start the game with DeAndre coming off the bench. So Reggie did it, a few times in that first half, attacking early, getting to the basket. And, I just thought we should do that a little more.
Thanks, Sabrina. Next question from Farbad. Go ahead, Farbad.
Hey, Coach, Luke Kennard ended up only playing 4 minutes this game. Was it a decision you just kind of decided mid-game where you guys wanted to go 8 versus 8, or how did that come apart?
Just decided we wanted to go with Lou, just a little bit more spark, a little bit more pace. As Sabrina was talking about, just trying to get more pace and, make these guys defend. And I thought we did a decent job. We took care of the basketball. We have 8 turnovers. We had 20 more shots than they did. So, usually on a game like that, we usually win. So, hats off to those guys. They play well. But I like the way our team competed.
Law, go ahead, Law.
For the last 8 minutes of that game, you went small. You took out Serjan and Zoo, had Mook basically playing the 5, and you had the 5-point lead, but then they went on a 13-0 run. Like, how would you evaluate a lineup that you've been wanting to see for a while in a big moment like this? And what went wrong during that 13-0 run?
I got to see it. It happened so fast. 13-0 so fast. But, it's a lineup that we got to get used to playing with, get accustomed to. I thought we did a decent job, especially coming back, on that run. I thought, they try to, put Serge in some difficult situations with Jeff at the 5. And then I just thought, just with Zoo tonight, I just thought we'd rather go with the 5 with Marcus and Nick.
And go ahead, Justin.
Hey, Coach, you mentioned that you wanted the team to play faster than they did tonight. In the first half, it seemed like you guys were kind of working the mismatches, which you did say pregame you're going to try to work the mismatches. Do you feel like you tried to do that too much by just going over and over into the post, and that kind of got, bogged the game down a little bit in the pace department?
I'm saying pace probably from a full court, pace. That's getting the ball off the floor, attacking early. But, they're going to switch Kyrie off to Kawhi Leonard or Paul George. I mean, you got to love that matchup. And we took advantage of it early in the first half, like you said. In the second half, I don't think we took advantage of it as good as we needed to.
And last one from Cam. Go ahead, Cam.
Hey, Coach. I just want to ask you about that strategy that they used at the end of the game to foul before you can get the three-point shot off when you're down 3 points. What do you think about that?
Just whatever your philosophy is, I like it. Some guys foul, some guys don't. And the way this league is, and now, it's 5 guys that can shoot the 3-point shot. So it's a smart move by them because, we have 5 guys on the floor that can make a 3. So any kind of penetration, any kind of mix-up, you can get a 3-point shot off. So it's a very good strategy.
It was a good game, man. Thanks.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, Ty.